How's it going? Today is 1st of August, Thursday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities we can find. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what's happening within the UK and some of the press releases that the government have announced. First, we're going to be taking a look at finances and what's happening since we were taking a look at the potentially 22 billion missing, as well as government going to be looking to launch new initiatives. So not only that we are 22 billion down, as well as we're going to need to source finance from somewhere. So we're going to be taking a look at some of those government press releases, and that would be first one when it comes to local councils, right? So central government and local councils, and we're going to be looking to assess situation where things are when it comes to finances. That would be significant measures to tackle worsening backlog in local audits. That would be reforms announced to clear the significant backlog in the auditing of local bodies accounts in England. Okay. So let's try to understand what's happening. Significant measures to tackle a worsening backlog in local audits and restore transparency and accountability over how public money is being spent across England have been announced, right? Okay, let's try to understand it in a statement. Or there might be, I don't, if they will get political, all those kind of things, not necessarily. I'm interested in those, as well as they might be taking a look at. I can see a lot of names. I'm not interested in covering any of those people. I know I don't, more than likely I don't know these people, and if they're gonna be looking to throw any people under the bus, right? So I don't know what government is doing. But the current situation, that's where things are, right? In the statement to the House of Commons, Minister stated, okay, the skip names announced measures to tackle the significant inherent backlog in auditing of councils and all local bodies accounts. Minister, let's skip name, emphasis the government's determined to tackle through choice to begin rebuilding and foundation of local government. It comes after only 1% of local bodies published audit accounts on time last year, with the backlog likely to increase to around 1,000 by the end of September. Without action, the backlog will continue to grow and continue to undermine local accountability and governance. Secondary legislation will be late when parliamentary time allows to set the statutory back top of 13 December 2024 for the publications of audited accounts for all financial years up to annual, including 2022-23, which will clear the backlog and enable focus on the recent accounts to provide the most up-to-date data information, right? So accountability is, as of now, it's like if it's only 1% people doing the work, I know what they're supposed to do. Only 1%. So that's where things are. 1%. So if there is a task to do, and only 1% of, as of now, councils, so that would be people who overseeing things, right? So councils are governing bodies elected by taxpayers, and only 1% of those councils are completing the tasks on time, right? So that's just one example of what's happening within the UK. This part accounts, so that's where I would like to begin, and I think it's been recognized by new government. That's where things should start, assessing situation, right? Not necessarily, we're not even talking about perhaps other areas that would be very important, as well as holding people accountable, all these kind of things. Everyone knows it. I'm not sure if I need to talk about it anymore, but I thought I'll read it, and let's see transparency level, as well as perhaps if we can, if there's any process where we can engage and or support, help to achieve targets, to do the job on time. Due to the time constraints, not all audits will be completed in full by the December stop, where in case auditors will issue disclaimer or modified audit options Auditors are likely to issue hundreds of disclaimed audit options, and disclaimed options will likely continue for some bodies for the number of years. Local bodies should not be unfairly judged based on disclaimed or modified options caused by the breakdown in systems and or introduction of backstop date that they are largely beyond their control. Okay. The proposals will also set the backstop for the subsequent year of up to 2028 fallout full assurance to be rebuilt over several audit cycles. The aspiration of the government as a key local audit system partner in the system recover as early as possible within the period. And while there will be modified and or disclaimed options, or just other statutory audits, including to report value for money, agreements to make statutory recommendations and issue public interest reports remain high priority. I don't want to go too much into detail. Perhaps they going within with the next couple of sentences they're gonna go more in detail. But that just overview perhaps is something that would be important of where things are. And as of now, this station could always be better, right? That might be a fair assessment. Will be a very limited and all specific exemptions from the backstop dates and where they apply, and examinations must be provided publicly, and all audit accounts must still be published as soon as practicable. If any bodies fail to comply with the backstop date, they will be required to publish an explanations, send a copy of to the Secretary of State, and all publish audit accounts as soon as practicable. Okay. The government is also intend to publish the list of bodies and auditors that do not meet the proposed backstop dates. Okay. The measures will be supported by guidance to auditors issued by the Controlled and Auditor General. Okay. And endorsed by Financial Reporting Council. Communications and engagement with stakeholders will take place in the coming months to make clear the necessary of the steps and emphasis the context of disclaimed options. Finally, the point of CNAG request a new code of audit practices will be laid in Parliament. All key local audit organizations support these exceptional and bold measures and understand the decisive actions is needed to reset the system and repair foundations of local government. Local auditors and other local bodies alongside the auditors are partners in the plan to restore systems of high quality and timely financial reporting and audit. The government commands the commitment of local financial teams and auditors in their work to date. The government intends to set out its long-term plans to fix local audits in this autumn. Okay, sure. If any of the people are going to be held accountable to where things are as of now. So if there's an accountability as of now, it's only 1%. So there might be some accountability there. So if people not performing, usually if any normal people would not perform at the job, they would be penalized, right? So if it's only 1%, so who can you penalize, and are we going to be dealing with shuffling the same people around? Shaking hands and shuffling the same people around to someone else to deal with some of those problems, right? But either way, let's close on that. Thanks for watching. See you next one.